that, guys. Something screwed up in my stream, so I'm not sure why. But at first it screwed up in my game, and then it screwed up in my stream, so let's continue. Here we are. It's Mummer's Trading Post. We're not going to talk to Tetraroon. That was a trap. I'm going to go and talk to this witness to see if he can locate where the guildmaster was. Yes, I was the one that sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It's a rare sight to see Caridia roaming around. He asked me the way to Thalaos. Could be he was seeking to speak with a scholar who lives out there. Okay. Let's go talk to that scholar ourselves. Hello there. Why yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Ahem. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalaos. I suppose you are expected to search for them. Oh, good times. Alright, well, let's go search. We're not going to participate in this fate. It's one of those fates that will take a while and require more than just one person to progress it. So there's one of the hidden parchments, and look, these guys have the little symbol, and I'll bet you they are for our Grand Company hunt logs. So let's go ahead and kill them, because we're going to need to kill them eventually. Oh. And now it's just ruin. And that's 2 of you, and we're gonna need to kill 1 more, but we'll see if somebody aggroes, because I think we gotta go up here and... actually, let's just kill this guy, he's by himself. Oh, we got a forest yard zone, but I think it's down below, so I don't think we need to worry about the yard zone. Okay, that's it for Kobold Pikmin. Let's continue along. So there's one up on top of this bone structure here. So we just have to go around the circle, climb up this thing. And up here. Oh! I thought it was there. Oh, no, it's down here. It's down here. This guy's gonna aggro. Or not. I guess not. Oh, he's level 24, that's why. He's too low level to aggro. Alright, well, bye, guy. And hop on a motorcycle, and the next one is in Sneaky. It's down here. Where these bones are. There's the slip of parchment. Now, for the most part, when you fall off of here, because that's the only way that you can get back to land, you end up in the river. But here we're gonna just fall over here, and then we get to where we want to be, which is the scholar in the house. We found the 3 slips of parchment. Have you tracked down those 3 slips of parchment? Yes, we have. Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, penned in ancient Allegan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Where are you when we need you, Grahatia? Seek the box at Fool Falls. Dance a jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the opened heart. A most cryptic set of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? The guildmaster of yours certainly enjoys his games. We will follow the instructions. Alright. See, these coral pups are a bitch. So that's why I don't do that quest. We have to go back here. The coral pups will not aggro me, so I can just go straight to this little box. The lid of the box is jammed shut. That's right, we have to dance. Dance. The box rattles and thumps about as if something within seeks to be freed. It appears the lid is loosened somewhat. Alright, now we gotta fight these guys. Okay. They're dead, so back to the box. We gotta wait for it to become, gotta wait for that guy to fade away and then it'll become targetable again. Old wooden box. Find a slip of parchment inside the box. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. Before the owner, be not meek. With your 2 feet, provide a show. So we gotta dance again for Memaroon. So now we head back up this little way. This little hidden way at the back here. This fate's over. And out here. And Memaroon is just over here. Oh, there's another fate. It's for Carcano. Not do that one either. Alright, Memaroon. So we gotta dance for him. Ah, now that was most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand? Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? I never expected you to be so shy. Heh, another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental notes of all the guild's members, you see. As an arcanist, it was a simple matter to engineer events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Jeez. Here, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Kalaya. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Kalaya the grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. Yeah, all this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time I returned to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limslaminsa. Be well, Kit. We shall meet again. I am 100% certain of it. And you never see him again. Anyway, well, now that we've done that, let's try doing this quest again. See what happens. Give him the earring. Yes! Okay, so we can get a sugarloaf hat. Hooray! Let's take it. And then he's got a new quest for us. Good Good Buscarun, help Teteroon. Teteroon dead without good Buscarun. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Teteroon make Kirkin firewater for Buscarun. Buscarun love firewater. You help Teteroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Okay. So we gotta go get some coral pup whiskers for him. So we gotta go back over to where we just were. All this busy work, huh? All this busy work, just so that we can get to the Sylph Elder. Let's not forget our objective, huh? Sylph Elder. And we need to kill coral puffs. Coral pups. Alright. We got a bumble beetle too, so we better kill that as well. Follow us around and continue to attack us. There we go. This coral pup is gonna link to that bumble beetle as well, but that's it is what it is. Okay. Okay, we got our whiskers. Now we go back to Teteroon. Here we are. Teteroon. Teteroon make firewater for Buscarun. You bring in thingies Teteroon need? Here they are. You brought all thingies! Teteroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscarun. Teteroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. And we get a level 21 weapon coffer, which I think I have a better weapon than that. I could be wrong. It's level 20, so I think this one will give us a level 21 weapon. So that will be slightly better, but we're gonna get a level 25 weapon from the quest that I'm doing, so I might save this and give it to a different job. So let's talk to Teteroon. Teteroon, make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buscarun. Good firewater for good Buscarun. Tell Buscarun no drink now. Put away for 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Teteroon hopes Buscarun happy. Teteroon give Buscarun thankies. Many, many thankies. You tell Buscarun. Teteroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscarun. Okay, so we have to go back to Buscarun at Buscarun's Druthers. However, we also have to go back to Limslaminsa and finish our class quest. So let's go back to Limslaminsa first. So this is the level 25 class quest, so we still have to do the level 30 class quest as well. And then we have to go to the Aft Castle. Then we have to do our job quests. So we're gonna have a little bit of work to do. Oh, and that's right, I should also do the New Year's event. I almost forgot about that. Let's finish this class quest and pick up the next one, and then we'll do the New Year's event after that, so that we get that in. Because it would be nice to see what Kid's fortune looks like. And here's Kalaya. Oh yes, we've got a dance for her. Dance! Dance, 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 dance. Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such Ah, you have met with our guildmaster, haven't you? Yes. That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in person? Well, I'll tell you. With this new grimoire. I gave you this grimoire to give to me. Uncanny. It is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. You have my thanks, Kit. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Dosmega. Gods, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray inform Mistress Thurbergium of my return to duty. I shall. Alright. Back to the Arcanist Guild. Before we go to the Arcanist Guild, I'm going to sidetrack yet again, another sidetrack, and do the New Year's quest. Greetings, madam. From your bearing, I gather you are an adventurer. If so, there is a matter I would discuss with you. Ah, but where are my manners? I am the Usagi Bugyo, a member of the delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the Far East. Each year we travel across the seas to share our tradition of Heavenstern with the peoples of Eorzea. In this realm it is held that the gods raise up one amongst their number each year to serve as a herald of good fortune. In the Far East, however, it is not a god, but one of the 12 noble beasts that is chosen. In previous Heavenstern celebrations, we gifted participants kabuto fashioned after the presiding beast. But this year we have an even greater reward, an entire set of armor. Lest you wonder, I am wearing the very prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Surely you wish to claim a set for yourself. Maybe. If you do, I encourage you to speak with the Omikuishi, the Omikujishi, standing near the Tempest Gate. He is a member of our delegation and would be honored to present you with his armor. You need but heed his request. Alright. Let's go talk to the Omikujishi. Greetings, friend. I take it you have spoken with my associate, the Usagi Bugyo, and are willing to lend your assistance. Before I make any request of you, may I ask if you're familiar at all with the word Omikuji? I am, because I've done the other quests, but I'm going to say Omiku what, so that we can see on stream what it is. Omikuji, my friend, 'tis an old tradition of the Far East, one I would not expect the people of this land to know. A form of fortune-telling, Omikuji may be translated as sacred lots in your tongue. One receives a lot at random, and with it a message from the divine upon a piece of parchment. The message contains principles that describe what will bring one fortune or misfortune. By taking these principles into heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are an indispensable part of the Heavenstern celebration in the Far East, and I'm honored for the opportunity to share this tradition with the people of Eorzea. Alas, perhaps due to a lack of familiarity, but few souls have stopped to have their fortune told thus far, and And this brings me to my request. If you are willing, I ask that you spread word of this auspicious opportunity to the townsfolk. Why, yes, I shall. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. Okay. So, let's go talk to the townspeople. There's someone in here, as you can see by the orange circle. It's Rosalind. I'd known the Far Easterners were back for Evanstern, but they are doing fortune-telling as well this time, you say? These fortunes, they say anything about relationships, you know, between a man and a woman? I don't know. Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. Okay. No strange ideas here. None whatsoever. Not making any judgments of you. I don't even know what's up. Well, if I was on Bryn, then I would totally know what's up with that question, but we'll leave that for another day. I've done many side quests with that chickie. I've seen my fair share of Evanstern celebrations, but I can't say I've heard of this omikuji business before. Don't mean it does sound interesting though. When my shift ends, I'll head over with some comrades. Might make a nice diversion, and I'll take the opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegation on behalf of the Maelstrom. Excellent, excellent. Let's sprint. The next one's in the tavern, so we got a little ways to go. Far Eastern fortune-telling, you say? I'd wager some of our patrons would be keen. Fortune favors the bold, after all, and most here don't want for audacity, sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the least I can do in return for the extra business we get thanks to Evanstern. Right, and over here. A traditional test of luck for the new year. Consider me intrigued. As proud chaperones of the Moonfire Fair, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from other festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a bit too superstitious for my liking, but I'm certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. Okay. Well, that's enough chucking around town to see what we got. Let's go back to the dude and see if he's got more customers. You have finished spreading word of the omikuji? My heartfelt thanks. I dare say we can expect some participants to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. Welcome one and all. It is my pleasure to introduce you to a time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, the omikuji. Alright. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dispenses a stick. There will be a number on the stick, which indicates which of these drawers you are to open. Take a piece of paper from the drawer. Upon it, your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie the parchment to the rack yonder. By doing so, good fortune will become better still, while misfortune will be cleansed. Alternately, you may also keep the parchment with you to guide you throughout the year. So, who wishes to learn their fortune first? Everyone! Yes! Mine says great fortune, the luckiest you can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on it. Heh, I can throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Damn it all, mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed. doomed, I tell you. The one you're waiting for is on their way. The love of your life will appear. This is too sudden. Ah, it is a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now what of you, my friend? Would you care to learn your own fortune? As thanks for your help, the first lot will be free of charge. Why, yes. Yes, we shall. Go on then, give the box a good shake. Let's see what kind of fortune Kit has. Yeah, we open up a drawer and we get a fortune. What does it say? Oh, grave misfortune! Thou shalt experience considerable misfortune. Heed these words of guidance, and thy luck may change. Adventure, be alert, lest the celebration pass thee by. Relationships, the flower is beyond thy reach. Seek it to thy sorrow. Okay, don't seek for the flower. A leaf's map shall avail you not. Turn instead to that of thine allies. A dull blade is quick to break. Hone thyself well. Shouldst thou cling to thine audacity, like unto the warden, thou shalt scorch those around thee. Okay, so it seems like what it's saying is stay alert so that you don't miss any celebrations. Don't go for any flowers. And if you have a Thief's map, it's going to give you bad luck, so you won't get anything. And we just need to keep training ourselves. That should do it. Don't cling to audacity. Okay. Now we're just going to finish with that. And she does the reasonable thing, which is go and tie it onto this thing to cleanse the misfortune. Allow me to thank you once more. Without your help, these folks may never have discovered Omikuji. Whatever the divine may have in store for you, I pray the coming year will bring you happiness. Why, thank you, sir. That's the first grave misfortune I've got. I have 8 characters on Siren, and I've done this on all of them. And I've gotten 4 misfortunes, and I got 4 good fortunes. Well, like, there was a fair fortune, a good fortune, and a couple of great fortunes. And, this is the first time I've seen the grave misfortune, so, interesting. Let's continue with the rest of his quest, and then we'll get the armor. Forgive me, my friend, but might I ask for another moment of your time? It is no small part due to your assistance. Many are enjoying their first experience with Omikuji. For some, it appears to be a source of stress. These 2 adventurers, for example, drew opposite results. Great fortune, it says. Can you believe it? This means I have naught to fear. This is my chance to make it as big as an adventurer. Seven hells, what a dreadful heavenstone this turns out to be. Grave misfortune, what did I do to deserve such rotten luck? Do not be so disheartened, my friend. Though only Kuji may foretell fortune and misfortune, they also provide us with guidance in our daily lives. A great blessing can become a curse should one view it as a license to act rashly. Similarly, a great curse can become a blessing should one heed its warning. What you make of your lot depends on you. So you say, but just look at Hidalina, how happy she is. Why can't I be like that? You whiny baby. My words fail to reach him, alas, but perhaps yours can. Could you try to rally his spirits? Yes, I shall try. Listen, dude, I got grave misfortune too. You don't see me whining about it. Rally. Thank you for trying to cheer me up. I appreciate it truly. But you do not understand the burden I bear. The burden of grave misfortune that weighs heavily upon my soul. Dude, I got grave misfortune too! This is rather more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other ways to lift him out of his melee? Okay, so now we got a psych. Oops, psych. If I could spell. You're right, I mustn't give up the fight. And yet... Oh, come on, dude. Do you feel better, my friend? I see. If I may, what does the Omikoji say in its entirety? As I mentioned, they do not only foretell one's fate, but also provide guidance in one's daily life. I must confess, I didn't see anything but the words grave misfortune, so shocked that I was. I ought to have a proper read, I suppose. Let's see here. Adventure. Thou must think of others before thyself. Well, that isn't so bad. And next. Prosperity. Prepare to lose thine treasured armor. I knew I shouldn't have read the blasted thing. This set of armor is my pride and joy. I worked myself to the bone earning the guilt I paid for it. And now I'm going to lose it all. Come now, let's read the Omikuji to the end. Look, as the navigator maintaineth her net, so too must thou tend to thy friendships. Let not camaraderies weave fall into disrepair. Sage advice, would you not agree? Treasure your comrades, and your luck may change for the better. Or what matters is how you choose to act. Let's treasure our comrades. Yes, you are right. My thanks to the two of you for helping me to see sense. Help! I need help! Whoa! Mochi Daikin, calm down and tell us what ails you. I was preparing for the mochi pounding when a young adventurer, cheerful and fearless, emerged from the city. At first I didn't pay her much mind, but then to my horror she ran afoul of a group of enormous fiends. The monstrosities overwhelmed her in mere moments, and I rushed here as quickly as I could for help. Cheerful and fearless young adventurer, Kami preserve, could it be Hildilana? Hildilana? What? But how can this be? She was supposed to have great fortune. But this isn't the time for such questions. I must go to her aid. Beautiful, wait. Beautiful. This is a troubling situation. You strike me as an adventurer of considerable prowess. Will you not go after Vodafone and lend your aid if necessary? Yes. Our thanks. Please follow me. Okay. Out we go. We're going to Lower Lenosha. And it is just over here. So we just gotta ride the motorbike. Run over a wharf rat. Peach Milk. Hello, Peach Milk. And here's Vodafone. Oh, looks like they defeated all the enemies already. Let's aid him. Followed me here, did you? We both took a bit of a beating, but I'm pleased to say we're still breathing. I finished the guild's request without issue, but then I got greedy. If Vodafone hadn't arrived when he did, who knows what might have happened. I merely did what any friend would, Hildilana. I'm glad I made it in time. I shouldn't have put you through that, and look what's become of your armor. I'm so sorry, Vodafone. It's broken because of me. Oh, don't mention it. It's a small price for protecting a dear friend, and one I'd willingly pay again and again. But if this didn't play out exactly as the Omikuji had foretold. Well, let's return to the city. For one, I need to pay the armorers a visit, but we'll look for you afterwards. What a relief that neither of them came to lasting harm. Let's head back ourselves. The Omikuji Jishi will be doubtless eager to hear the tidings. Alright. Back to the city. Ah, Peach Milk is G-posing. I should explain G-posing at some point. I will, but not today. So we only have 15 minutes left. Welcome back, my friend. I understand everyone is safe, but what happened out there? My friends, I can't well express how relieved I am for your preservation. It is because I failed to explain the Omikuji in sufficient detail that you met with danger. I can't apologize enough. Please do not blame yourself. I'm the one who overestimated my own abilities. Having great fortune doesn't mean that one can act without due care. I realize this now. And I would have realized it sooner had I properly read the Omikuji beforehand. Adventure. The way shall open to those who know their limits, it says. And there's more. Relationships. Thou shalt be blessed with stalwart companions, comrades. And I truly am. Ah, that reminds me. What became of your armor? You wish to have it repaired, I believe. Unfortunately, it was too far gone. The armorer told me it would make more sense to have a new one crafted. Not that I have that sort of coin either. In that case, I believe we can be of service. We offer a set of yoroi, armor in their tongue, as a reward to those who have helped make this Heavenstern celebration better. You have more than earned it. Truly? This sounds too good to be true. Ah, but it is true, my friend, and no more than you deserve. Come now, don't be shy. Take your prize and try it on. It's magnificent! Just magnificent! And to think my Omikuji said grave misfortune. Take this as a lesson that no matter your fortune, you still hold the power to shape your fate, and I believe the yoroi suits you well, if I might add. As you will recall, your fortune cautions you to put the needs of others before yourself, and so you did, by risking your life to save your comrade. The selfless act may well have reversed your grave misfortune. I see. Actually, I don't. I don't really understand the workings of Omikuji, but I do know that I'll always have Bodafon's back, just as he's always had mine. And now that he has a new set of armor, perhaps we can take to the road, together. Hooray! I can't thank you enough for helping with many unexpected troubles that occurred this day. I would be honored if you'd accept a set of yoroi of your own. Furthermore, should you wish to draw Omikuji, you need only say the word. Indeed, I hope to see you many more times before the festivities end. You may now draw Omikuji for the remainder of the Heavenstern festivities this year by speaking with the Far Eastern Omikuji. Omikujishi. Sorry. Happy New Year! And I got that suit of armor, so what we can do with that is we can go over to the inn, which is this way, and we can put it into the armoire, and then you can use it in your glamour plates if you wish. So what I'll do is I'll just go over to the inn and put it in the armoire. So for safekeeping, because there's no point in it just... Actually, it's not in my inventory, it's in my armory chest, but that's okay. Retire to an inn room. Okay, and then the armoire, and store an item. And we just go through. There's no main hand, but here's the Heavenstern Domaru and the Heavenstern Kote. And then there's the Heavenstern Haidate and the Heavenstern Tsuneate. I think that's it. Yep, that should be everything. And then we just go ahead and leave the inn, or we can take a look at what that looks like on a glam plate. So when you go to make a glam plate from the items in the armoire, you just go to this open armoire over here, and then you can go and take a look at seasonal gear. So it'll be in one of these seasonal gear sets. Or not. Is this an achievement or exclusive extra? Should be in this. Oh, that's because I have main hand selected. Maybe. Here's the Heaven Sword Dumatsu. Very exciting. The Heavenstern Kote. Gloves. Very nice. The Heavenstern Haidate. Legs. Super cool. And the Heavenstern Tsuneate. Shoes. Very nice, very nice. And that's what it looks like. And that's not my type of glam, so I'll probably never use that. But it was worth a look. And you can switch back to the glamour dresser by clicking here. I can look at all the things that I have in the glamour dresser right now, but it's nothing that I'm super duper into, although, I thought about making a glam like this. And then having my not the Makote shoes, the high house boots. Or no, the high house half boots. That's right. Just a glam like this, very simple. I might put it on the board here. What kind of dyes do I have? I still have some black dye. I'm not sure if that looks very good though. And then for a headpiece, what about the pink cherry blossoms? They don't really go with it. Could use this headpiece, but that doesn't really match the outfit. Could also just leave the headpiece blank. What about this little corsage? I'm not really sold on any of these things. Nope, just not sold on any of these. So let's remove image item from plate. What we can do is, since I don't have a blank head gear here, I'll just put something like this in there. And we'll just hide the headgear. And then we'll put the usual on here. What other glams do we have? Oh, we have this one. Oh, it's cute too. Interesting. Interesting. That looks really out of place. I'm just gonna remove the image. I'm gonna save. And then what I'll do is I will do this to put on the gear. We already have headgear hidden, so that's fine. We'll just apply this for now. Kind of a cute little outfit. Oh, maybe I want to go with this one. And we can put the headgear back on. Alright. Well, let's, what I'll do is I'll go drop off the quest at the Arcanist Guild, pick up the next quest, and we'll see where it takes us. Because we're just about out of time here. But, I know that it's going to eventually take us to Eastern Lenosha, and a place called Costa del Sol. If you've played Final Fantasy VII, you probably know what to expect at Costa del Sol. And we'll see how far we get. So let's go back to the Arcanist Guild. Kalaya has recovered from her despondency. This is wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kalaya and our guildmaster are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. But at least in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training kit and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Kalaya is sure to formulate in the days ahead. Okay, so none of this, I think, this one's pretty good. You could take that. Actually, all of these are going to be pretty good. This one's level, oh, this one's level 26. So are these. So those are even better. Let's go ahead and grab these goat skin wristbands. And then we'll just put them on and apply the glam over top of them. And we'll talk to her again, pick up the next quest. I've been expecting you, Kit. As ever, Kalaya's predictions grow accurate almost down to the moment, and her mind is especially sharp with such a dangerous confrontation in the offing. The Yellow Jackets have contacted us with word of Dosmega. It appears his merchant vessel is presently anchored off the coast of Bloodshore. Once the pirate's business there is concluded, rumor has it he intends to embark on an extended voyage to the east. It will be some time before he returns once more to Limsa. If we pass up this opportunity, Kalaya will lose her chance to settle the score with Dosmega, and we risk the Foreseer stumbling once more into her blackest melancholy. Simply getting close enough to Dosmega will prove difficult. Kalaya has, however, already formulated a solution and has set her grand strategy into motion. Your first task in this undertaking is to travel to Costa del Sol and deliver this set of directions to a fisherman by the name of Rilzern. More instructions will be forthcoming. Alright. That's clear enough. So we gotta go to Costa del Sol and talk to this Rilzern person. So the best way to get to Costa del Sol is to go back to the Fisherman's Guild and take the ferry. And the ferry will take us to Costa del Sol. The ferry is bound for Costa del Sol. Are you riding with us? 40 gil. Yes, please. Alright, I got some experience because I just discovered Costa del Sol. This is Costa del Sol. It's a beachside resort. The guy I've got to talk to is way over there, but before we do that, let's go and attune to the Aetheryte and grab the Chocobo Porter and that sort of stuff. Okay, and Chocobo Porter is over here, it looks like. Yep, Chocobo Keep. We registered with him. Okay. So let's go find this fisherman. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff in the way. I see it now. They're all level 33, so they will aggro us. But not from... Oh, that guy did aggro us. Okay. And to the fisherman. What is it you want, lass? As you can see, I have my hands full with me fishing. Here's the directives list. Ah, thanks for that. I've been told to expect you. You're to take one of me earrings and deliver it to the cook, Opalona. Okay. Back to Costa del Sol. Such a pretty, vibrant place here. Costa del Sol. Opalona. Yes, and how might I help you? Master Gegaruju is expecting his midday meal any moment now. Here's a fresh herring. A fresh herring? Why, the master does enjoy a bite of broiled fish of an afternoon. This might even earn me a few extra coins for this week's wages. Well, you have earned yourself one of my homemade eel pies. I should tell you, though, that your Arcanist colleague was quite insistent that you take the pie to Master Gegaruju rather than scarf it down yourself. Okay. As you can see, this is leading us on a merry little chase. So we've got to go to Master Gegaruju, who's up here. He's reclining in his chair, being fanned by a lovely dancer here. What brings you to my, and I use the term facetiously, humble abode, dear madam? Such a heavenly aroma. Are you perchance carrying an eel pie about your person? How commendable that you should research the delicacies that tickle my fancy before daring to intrude upon my most ponderous of ponderings. Speaking of ponderous, well, I was speaking of it at least. I have a hefty purse of gil to persuade you to relinquish your claim on that pastry. One moment, if you will. I have been instructed by a Malvian's Gate assessor to hand over this message to whoever delivers an eel pie to Master Gegaruju. Take the purse you received from Master Gegaruju and hand it over to the dancer Ildgith as she prepares to return home. Okay. So now we gotta go talk to this dancer and give her this sack of gil. Yes, if you're looking for a dancer, then I would first see your coin. I have 3 children to feed and no time to waste on idle chat. Oh my, that is quite a purse. My precious darlings will eat like kings this week. And such a simple job as well. I was told to expect you see. In return for the coin, I am to give you these. The leather satchel is from your Mikote friend, and the pareo is from me. That last item you were to deliver to Drogo, the warehouse foreman. Deliver the well-worn pareo to Drogo. I ain't got the time for the likes of you. If I don't get my work squared away soon, the master will have me head on a pike. You got some for me, you say? Here's your well-worn pareo. Hey now, ain't this Ildgith's pareo? That Mikote last someone be bringing me a gift what I couldn't refuse, and stick with me with A pitchfork if she weren't telling the God's own truth. Here, you're supposed to have this bottle of wine. Take it to the Flying Shark and pour a cup for the sailors what you're drinking here. What are you drinking there? That's what she told me to tell you, any road. I'd watch me back if I was you, though, lass. Them sailors are the meanest bunch of cutthroats I ever did see. Okay, so now we gotta go to the sailors and pour them some wine. Want me to taste your wine, eh? Well, I ain't one to pass up free grog. Them lands teats, now that's a bloody fine drop. If we ship this stuff to the east, we'd be selling bottles by the crate. You're coming with us back to the Morning Star. The captain'll want to have a word with you. There's a good lass. And as for ye, Miss Dancer, you stick close to old Hiskrat. It get damn cold on them sea voyages. Hehehe. Herskiskrat. Herskiskrat? Okay. Shh, we'll talk later. Okay. Alright. So let's go to where Hiskrat is waiting for us. Oh, look at that. It's an instance battle. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just log off right here. Thank you guys for coming to this stream. I'm not sure yet if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I will announce it on Twitter if I am. And thanks for tuning in. And next time we will continue this quest, and we'll continue to do the Summoner quest and the Scholar quest to unlock those jobs. So, until then, talk to you later. Bye-bye!